Guys, Dawson versus Green just took place, and man, we have a lot to talk about. Before we get into the main event or even the main card, I'm gonna preview the rest of the card, then we'll talk about the main event more. So starting with, we got Montana De La Rosa versus JJ Aldrich. I'm gonna be honest, I already forgot what happened in this fight. I really wasn't paying attention because are we really paying attention to this? All I remember is, nah, I'm not even gonna try. I remember nothing about this fight. So we're gonna move on to the next. Reed Kaling. Oh shit, bro, I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't even know how to say his name. Versus Johnny Munoz. This was a good fight. Bro, what am I gonna call this dude? I'm just gonna call him Lang. Lang, he Lang had a better circus than Johnny Munoz. Munoz really was just trying to get to the takedown. He didn't really have anything for Lang on the feet. Fun fight though. Some things did worry me about Lang in this fight. I don't know why he kept on trying to go to the ground. Literally the first time he tried to go to the ground, he almost got armbarred. But then he got out of it though. But yeah, this fight was good and fun. Vanessa versus Murata. I thought Murata won round 2 and 3 pretty clearly, but they gave it to Vanessa. Even Paul Felder said that Vanessa didn't win. Do I care? Not really. But hey, if you betted on Vanessa, you got some good money back. So good for you. Nate Menez versus Mateus. I'm be honest, I didn't even watch this fight until like the last 30 seconds, so I'm not even gonna really go over it. But what did happen was, at the end of the fight, Menez hurt him. He literally KO'd him, and then he woke him back up with some extra ground and pound. You guys have some fights like during a fight night or like a prelim where you just go out and do your own thing because you don't really care about it. Yeah, this was a fight for me. I really wasn't that invested in this one. Carolina versus Diana Belbita. This was a fun, good fight. Carolina did really good work with her jab. She did really good work with the jab and that uppercut, which really busted Belbita's eye. Really made that eye swell. Belbita had some good moments in the first round, but Carolina took over in the second and third round with the jab, with the uppercut, with the right hand. She hurt Belbita in some moments. Fun fight, good for Carolina. She was on like a 5-fight losing streak. Now she's on a win streak of her own. And this fight really meant a lot for her with the passing of family members and friends. So yeah, good for Carolina. Now, moving on to the main card. We got a lot to talk about, man. Alexander Hernandez versus Bill Algeo. This was a good fight. Alexander, I do know first round's always going to be tough with Alexander. Alexander wins like almost every first round he fights, but then Bill Algeo took over in the second, third round, dropping Alexander with like a left hook, I think. And I'm surprised. Alexander looked better than I expected, I'm gonna be honest. He had a good cardio. He was keeping a good pace for himself. He wasn't going all out. I was expecting Alexander to go all out and Bill Algeo to finish him by submission, I'm pretty sure I said, when he was gassed out. But yeah, Alexander Hernandez, he put a good pace on himself where he wasn't gassed out and actually lasted all 3 rounds. But in the second, third round, Bill Algeo kind of took over. He was using good head movement, good movement in general, landing good shots on Alexander Hernandez, which dropped him, hurt him. Alexander had some moments on the feet too. He hurt Bill Algeo in the first round. So yeah, this was a good fight. Bill Algeo wins, and he called out Nate Train, Billy Quarantillo. But hey, those are good fights. I'd love to see Bill Algeo versus Billy Q or Nate Train in the future. Those would be fun, good fights, especially the one with Billy Q, because Billy Q and Bill Algeo are like really alike, cardio monsters. Even Nate Train, they all have good cardios. But Billy Q and Bill Algeo, they have that weird striking, which surprisingly works. Yeah, that'd be fun fight in the future. Drew Dober versus Ricky Glenn. This was a mismatch. Let's be honest. Drew Crimson Chin Dober, he did his thing. He got the first round KO, even though when he wasn't motivated. If you know, you know. But he got that first round KO and doing what he does. Drew Dober's back on the win column. Let's go. Him and Frovola are gonna rematch for the title one day. I'm not joking. Maybe I am. But yeah, he got the performance of the night too. Nice first round KO. Got that 50K bonus with his win money and show money. Good for Dober. He's back on the win column. Nice fight. Alex Morono versus Joaquin Buckley. This fight disappointed a lot. Not even only with Alex Morono, but with also Joaquin Buckley. These two dudes just look horrible. I'm gonna be honest. This was such a disappointing fight. Alex Morono, I thought he'd come in a little better, looking like the Alex Morono that I seen him in the Santiago fight before he got KO'd. Even in the Semmelsberger fight, I'm pretty sure I just butchered the name, but we gonna keep going. He looked pretty good too, but he did get hurt in that fight. Joaquin Buckley was hurting him. Joaquin won, but dude, it was not impressive at all. This dude just throws crazy stuff, just hoping it lands. He throws crazy hoping it lands, really. He has a peekaboo style, which is eventually going to get him KO'd. He's going to lean into a head kick in the future. He's at 170 right now. He won, but not really impressed with the way he won. He did put it on Alex Morono in the third round, though. I will give him that. He did have good cardio. He didn't look gassed out, as, to be honest, I'd expect he does, usually in the third round. So I'll give him that. He had a good cardio. But man, he did not impress at all. I don't know why he was going for these takedowns. I thought Alex Morona would do better with the opportunity that Joaquin Buckley gave him to get a submission. He almost had a submission, I'm pretty sure. I think it was an arm bar in the first round. Joaquin Buckley wins. Not really impressed. Both these dudes, very disappointed. Hey, but good for Buckley. Ooh. Hey, Joe Pyfer, man. Be like Joe Pyfer. This dude is good. This dude is really good. I mean, he fought Abdul like I said he was, using his jab, not going in too crazy, backing up when he needed to, and he got the sub. Not only did he show very good striking, but he showed the ability to wrestle when needed. Literally, the first minute of the fight, he took Abdul down in the first round. The second round, he took him down, arm triangled him. He had Abdul. Every time he had Abdul against the cage, you know, he didn't just tee up. He teed off, but not like going crazy. He teed off very calculated. He picked his punches. He could have went to the body more, but he will in the future. He will watch that back and be like, yeah, I can go to the body more. But man, Joe Pyfer, dude, very excited for his future. For a good fight for Joe Pyfer, I feel like would be good in the future, is him versus Chaos Williams. Chaos Williams knocked out Abdul in like first 30 seconds of their fight. They both kind of had the same build. They both got power. That'd be a fun fight. Joe Pyfer versus Chaos Williams. Make it happen. And you could do that in like another co-main event of Fight Night. Maybe on like a pay-per-view opener, or maybe like on a pay-per-view opener. Who knows? I do really want to see that fight. That fight would be a lot of fun. Joe Pyfer versus Chaos Williams. But yeah, Joe Pyfer, submission win, put Abdul out cold. The main event. 30 seconds, one punch. If this doesn't show how true the Lucas curse is, the man. I called Bobby Green to win, but I did not expect in the first 30 seconds of the first round with one punch. I didn't even expect the KO at all, I'm gonna be honest. I expected if Bobby Green was able to stuff the takedowns, which I thought he would. I mean, we didn't really get to see because I don't even think Grant Dawson shot for one. But that he'd be beating him up out of feet bad. And what did I say? Grant Dawson. The man has an overhand that he really likes to throw. It's sloppy. And that's what he threw. He threw like 3 of them in the beginning of the fight. And Bobby Green, what? He just walked away from them basically. Man, minus 500. Jeez. Yeah, if you bet on Bobby Green, you deserve your money. You deserve your money. Good for Bobby Green though. This dude's been in UFC for a very long time. And he's still getting fans to this day. Man, and did Grant Dawson get fraud checked? Or did he get caught? I'm seeing a lot of people saying it was a fluke. No, it wasn't a fluke. Come on, let's be honest. Man, what's up with these new lightweights? These new generation of lightweights losing to the old generation of lightweights. I think I'm gonna make a whole different other video about this. But man, you got Fiziev losing to Justin Gaethje. You have Gamrot losing to Beneil Dariush. You have Jalen Turner losing to Dan Hooker. And then you got Bobby Green KOing Grant Dawson in the first 30 seconds of the fight in the first round with one punch. Who would have thought? Not me. I expect Bobby Green to win, but not with one punch. Last time Bobby Green KO'd somebody was Ally Quinta back in UFC 268. I was there, you know what I'm saying? And in a post-fight interview, Bobby Green called out Dan Hooker. That'd be a fun fight. I'm pretty sure Dan Hooker is like number 9. Gauging Oliveira and Islam are rematching. Fiziev's out with a knee injury. Gamrot's for some reason the backup of the UFC 294 main event. And Arman, what is Arman doing? I don't know what Arman's doing. He's just chilling. But yeah, Bobby Green versus Dan Hooker sounds like a good fight. You can make that Apex main event. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind at all. 2 old heads going at it. Old heads. 2 vets going at it. You know, it'd be a striking war. Yeah, that'd be a fun fight. I'd like to see that. Bobby Green versus Dan Hooker. Make it happen. And I am officially 1-0 in main event predictions in a big upset, minus 500. I mean, come on, guys. I called it. In these recap videos, I'm going to have, on the left side, I'm going to have my main card picks, showing which ones I got right, which ones I got wrong. And then on the right side, I'm going to have main event pick. Right now, main event, I'm 1-0, baby, with a huge upset. Bobby Green, KO, Grant Dawson. And for the main event, or for the main card, I think I'm 4 out of 5. Still not bad. Still not bad. But yeah, overall, I'll give this card a good 8 out of 10. This card was fun. Card had some fun fights. Big upset in the main event. Huge upset in the main event. Hey, we only going up from here, you know what I'm saying? Guys, if you like the video, you want to support my channel, please subscribe. It'll help a lot. And I'm making videos every week, not just doing recaps, not just doing breakdowns. I'm making videos of my thoughts. I might do top 5 tier lists of anything. Let me know in the comments what type of video you guys want to watch. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.